Alright guys, we're back up, just waiting on Anger to get back. He's taking a short pee break, but again, this should be an interesting match. I'm just going to go ahead and zoom out. We are almost done with this LAN. We're in the semifinals of the winner's bracket. We just saw Freshly Baked Muffins just absolutely tear apart. Well, not tear apart, but it was a very close game. 13-11 Army of War. So, Sushi, do you have any comments on the matches so far?
Well, I think everything's running real smooth here at GigaFrag. Just clicking right along. Teams have come in. Everybody's been really good, getting in, getting out, doing their thing, and just fragging on.
Oh, man, I feel better now, Sushi. Your bathroom is just probably... Tell nobody to go in there for about a good 5 minutes. I just dropped a deuce right now, so it's all good now. I feel light and... Woo! I feel good. No, I have to admit, this LAN has been running really smooth here. I got to give props to you, Sush. Things have been running smooth. Players have no problems. I think the players actually love it the way that the momentum's going here, that the way everything's being ran, and that gives you a lot of big props there. And things well organized. So a lot of teams that said they were going to come, you guys are missing out. This is a great LAN. Even though maybe not quite the turnout as Nerve, but nonetheless, a lot of teams are here and they're doing their thing.
We're having a lot of fun here, Anger, and you guys, we want to thank e-rev for coming out and casting. This has been really fun today.
Yep, right now we're just waiting for the last member here for Fresh Baked Muffins to get on here, and looks like we're ready to get underway here on Crash. And this is going to be interesting here, Water. This is going to be a fun match here. I know you just stated that the Muffins upset AOW. They did a nice job there taking them out 13-11. So right now I'm going to take a look at Muffins here. It looks like they're going to push 2A, 1 mid, and one's going to hold back at B. What does it look like over there for the American Steel?
Taking a look at American Steel, looks like they're not aggressively pushing up too much, but Phil already right off the bat has killed North, big fragger for the Freshly Baked Muffin team, but F-Paying with the scope has picked up a kill, and right now the Freshly Baked Muffins team is pretty much systematically picking off this American Steel team, as it's all up to Cyrax in a 1v4. Freshly Baked Muffins doing a good job at killing these American Steel players, but there you go. Cyrax answering right back with a kill into OMG. So it's now a 1-on-3. Crash, as you know, is a more clutchable map. It's open, there's lots of places to hide, and the bomb sites aren't too easily defended.
Yeah, right now, I mean, American Steel, at least from the last match that we just casted with them, they're somewhat of a slow team. I think they just want to feel out and see what the other team's about, and then they just really press you. So right now we're going to look at Cyrax again. He's going up against Pain and Zigzag, so it's going to be a 2v1, and really right now Cyrax from American Steel taking his time right now as he gets taken out there by Zigzag with a nice 74 shot there, Water. So 1-0 right now, Water, and just like I was saying, American Steel taking their time, so I see them coming out maybe out the 3rd, 4th round, coming out really quickly.
Once they feel out the enemy, Cyrax definitely in a clutch position that last round. Just got a little caught off guard by Zigzag, who took position archers. But taking a look at Freshly Baked Muffins, looks like Zigzag and Norik both pushing towards the A side as OMG gets an early nade kill on Guido. Zigzag positioning himself bottom A, OMG following up that nade kill with another kill as Zen gets a nade kill on Zyrax, Zigzag killing Phil. Right now, American Steel not doing much in the way of an offense, so hopefully they are just filling them out as Jackster kills Zigzag, walling him as he auto-climbs over the dumpster at the A site.
Yeah, we're used to seeing, at least in the last cast there, we saw Phil and Weedle be the aggressive players for American Steel. They're not doing that right now, but again, it's probably just a feel out round for these two. And right now we have Payne just taking out Jackster there to clean up that round. So 2-0 right now. The Fresh Baked Muffins taking an early lead. And Water, why don't you take a look and see what American Steel is or isn't doing here off their push.
Well, I don't think they're getting enough early nade kills, in my opinion. On this map, you really need to get some nades over to the A site. Offense has the easier chance of nading any A path, and I'm just looking at them. There's no nades flying over there. Any nades and flashes are just coming really late. And it looks like one American Steel player, Phil, is pushed in early, manages to pick off Zigzag, but I believe one player is still up top. That's Norak, so he's going to be hard to pull out. But American Steel's come out with 3 kills, but Cyrax with a team kill as Freshly Baked Muffins Norak kills Phil. So it's on the board. It's 3-3. F-Pain, Zen, Norak, Jax or Cyrax, and Lost Cause still left alive in this. As Lost Cause cooking a nade, throws it up, trying to kill Norak, but he's no longer sitting on those stairs as Jaxer gets a kill on Zen.
Yeah, Zen up there on the sandbags there near the top B spawn site, getting taken out pretty easily. So right now it's going to be Pain. He gets taken out there by Jaxer. Jaxer now a little bit different role here, at least on this particular map here, Water, as he's being the aggressor, making his way to the B site right now. And Norak is going to have a tough task. He's going to be going up against 3 American Steel players and has to defuse this bomb. So this is going to be difficult here. Let's see what Norak can do here, Water.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at him. He has his AK-74U, great gun, like excellent walling capabilities. So the bomb is down. It's a 1v3. Like I said, this is a clutchable map, but it's harder to clutch once the bomb's down on this map, especially with all the hiding spots. As Lost Claws is doing a little stealth ninja action, trailing Norak's path as he's trying to sniff out these players, but he's having no luck at all. Every spot he checks is empty. So these American Steel players playing in not so common spots as they tag up Norak as he has to go for the defuse, and Jaxer finally gets the kill. So scores now 1-2 as American Steel is on the board.
Yeah, pretty much a carbon copy of what we saw on Vacant from American Steel. Again, and I can't say enough of that. They're just probably filling out their opponent. And right now I'm looking. Now the set nades are coming out. At least Guido gets one set nade out of his hand there. It looks like Guido and Cyrax are going to go B alley right now while the rest of the 3 push A, and Phil again the aggressor, but this time he gets met by Norak there and gets taken out. So right now it's going to be a 5v4 matchup here, the one-man advantage here for Fresh Baked Muffins. And right now we're going to have Lost Cause here along with Jaxer moving in, and he gets taken out there by Zigzag, and Jaxer taking out Zigzag. So back and forth action in bottom A, Water.
It looks like Guido's has a beat on Zen. He's just waiting for a clear shot before he unloads. He's at the B site. He's coming up behind. Looks like he's actually avoiding conflict, trying to get as many kills as possible. So he has great patience to not attack at everything he sees. He finally gets the kill on F-Pain. Zen knows he's down below him. It's a 2-on-1 with advantage for Fresh Baked Muffins. So it's all up to Guido. Guido dancing around the bottom of the
back the funky chicken head
as he has his M16 in hand. He's going up against OMG and Zen, and both of them know he's around the area, so they're really not peeking out too much. Zen only exposing himself in the crouch position, doesn't want to stand up, doesn't want to make himself an easy target, as Guido has 40 seconds left on the clock, plenty of time, as taking a look. Looks like the A site might be a good option for him, but taking a look at it, looks like he's already settled his bets on the B site as he goes for the fake, trying to get something done, trying to draw out these players, but he is making a lot of noise, and FBM isn't falling for it.
Yeah, this is a tough place to go here as he's making his way upstairs. He's going to get met here by G, and gets, oh, nice shot there by Guido, taking out G, but Zen is behind the air conditioning here on sandbags here. And right now getting spammed by Zen, and he does take out Guido as he's about to plant there. So 3-1 right now in the favor of Fresh Baked Muffins. So very entertaining thus far in the early parts of this match here on Crash. And again, the 2 teams here, Fresh Baked Muffins and American Steel, here in the semifinals match here, Water.
Well, it's always fun to watch Guido as he gets a set nade, Prime throws it over. Let's see if he tags anything with that. No, but he blows up a car in front of the B buildings as he pushes his way along the arches, looking for some kills in the lighthouse. He's spamming it up, and Zen picks him off from the top roof position. It's a jump spot from the sandbag roof, so he's been using that to great effect as Jaxer and Phil both picking up kills on Norak and Zigzag. So advantage lies with the American Steel players as they're going for the plant, I see, and Phil getting the plant down. Lost Cause killing OMG. Jaxer killing F-Pain. Now it's a 1-on-4, all up to poor little old Zen as he's left to try and clutch this. This is the M4. Flashes the bomb site, tries to get in, tries to wall Jaxer, and no go there as Jaxer hops around, gets a headshot on Zen. Score 2-3.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit how these two teams got here. American Steel, as you saw in the last cast, taking out Final Destination 13-9 on Vacant, and Fresh Baked Muffins taking out Army of War 13-11. So this is how the two teams got here in round 4 of MP Crash. So right now we have someone that just crashed.
Looks like it's Phil again. I believe he crashed the last match, so they're going to go ahead and call a dead round. It happened at the very beginning, so no problems there with the dead round. So we're just going to go ahead and the score is 2-3 in favor of Fresh Baked Muffins, as they've been doing a pretty good job holding it together on defense.
Yeah, right now we're going to wait till he gets back in. So we're going to actually, two people have 999, and it looks like Cyrax is trying to get back in, getting his signal back in, but we're not sure on that. Looks like food break, in my opinion. That's from Cyrax. Yeah, it looks like some people are getting a little hungry here, but we possibly will be going on break. The winner of this will definitely get a break here, as we're going to be, after this match, heading to the losers bracket and seeing who comes out on top of that portion of the bracket. So right now, again, we're just going to be waiting for Phil to come back into the server, and we'll get back underway here with this match. And we're doing it live here, just at Water, for the people here at Gigafrag Land in Visalia, California. And I'm not sure if Sushi, you still there, bro? I guess Sushi took off, but it's all good. As we're just going to wait here, as we're going to wait on Phil, and as we recap a little bit what we've seen. And just like we were saying a little bit earlier, America's still just holding off there the first few rounds, feeling out their opponent, and really now they're just doing what they do best, just being a killing machine, being a little bit more aggressive here, Water.
Yeah, I completely agree. Those first few rounds felt out the enemy. Now they're starting to fill up with set nades, which used to great effect. They had a series of pattern set nades on Vacant, which really stopped any aggressive A pushes by the FD team. But taking a look at the bracket, the biggest surprise in my mind is AOW being sent to the losers bracket. When you looked at the lineup for this tournament, you pretty much could assume like AOW would walk all over every team, but that wasn't the case here, as we saw American Steel, a team no one's ever heard of, come through and battle up their way to the semifinals. And now you have Fresh Baked Muffins, a 3-3 Cal Open team, toppling a team full of top-tier players in the form of AOW.
Now, I was talking to, I believe it was their gaming manager for American Steel. How this transpired, their team at least, is that they've been around just for a month here, and they're just getting everything together, and they've been screaming, getting ready for this LAN. And actually, they will be, and they're looking to head on over to Nerve Land number 2. They want to take on the top competition, so they're going to be looking to do that. And I actually, just real briefly, and I kind of forgot exactly everything he said, but one of the players coming off of this team is coming from Quake, and is actually one of the top players, if not North America, in the world. So he's won a couple of big-time tourneys, so we'll get a little bit more information on that as we get a break in the action. But again, they're not new to the gaming world, but they are new to COD4. So it's always good to get new teams in here, Water, as the competition is big here in COD4, and you just have tons and tons of teams here.
Competition is growing, so it's always a good sign when you have players making the switch over from a different game series, a completely different genre. So again, we're still waiting. It looks like actually all the players are back in, so we're going to go ahead and ready up.
Yeah, right now I got a shout out here from Valle. He's giving a shout out to, big up to my homeboy Data for holding it down the East Coast, and that is from Gator Valle. And he's wondering, the people in Vanland are wondering what a Gigadog is. Really quick, if you haven't been to Dodger Stadium and seen a Dodger dog, well, this thing is humongous, and it kind of replicates, well, we won't go there, but it's just a nice big hot dog in a small ass bun, but it's very tasty. Just a little ketchup for me. I don't really like mustard, but it's all good. So Water, why don't you ready on up there as we're waiting on you?
Alright, sorry about that.
Get together here, Water, come on now.
I'm sorry, I'm extremely nervous, so slants, they do that to me.
Alright, we're just waiting up here for the last member from Freshly Baked Muffins, so we're ready up here, so we'll get this match back underway. And
remember, score is 2-3 2-3 in favor of FBM Fresh Baked Muffins. So American Steel definitely closing the gap, just like we saw last match, as teams are all readied up and we're going to get underway. Let's go ahead and take a look at the American Steel team as they send some nades over. Looks like they're going to smoke the B alley. Guido just did that, so he's going to lead the charge over there. The rest of the team has smoked up the middle of the map. It looks like Lost Beat. Looks like Lost Cause is pushed up through the mid as Zigzag kills Phil. OMG getting the drop on Guido as Lost Cause comes up behind Zigzag with that silence M4, puts him in the dirt. But F-Pain, who's been playing the spawn for his team the whole match, has been doing a fantastic job, just nails him in the back. Let's go ahead and focus on Cyrex, who's picked up a kill there. It's a 1-on-3 in favor of FBM Freshly Baked Muffins, and it's all up to Cyrax at this stage.
Yeah, he's going to have a tough job here. He's going to be going up against G, Payne, and Zen here. And the way I'm looking at, G's holding off B alley. We have Zen holding off the mid area, and he's going to take out Cyrax there with a nice M4 shot. And right now it's 5-2 right now in the favor of the Freshly Baked Muffins. So they're extending their lead a little bit here on American Steel, and American Steel needs to pick it up a little bit here to get back into this. But again, they're not too far down here. And Water, why don't you take a look here and see what we have.
They definitely have the strategies there, just getting a little tough breaks on their smokes, but Guido playing it really aggressive on the B alley, pulls through, goes towards Lighthouses, Norak kills Bill, and Zigzag getting the drop on Daxter, Lost Cause getting Zig, OMG killing Cyrex, but there's Guido pushing up to B buildings, getting OMG. I'm not sure he knows Zen's up there. Zen dropping down, trying to get the kill on Guido, but Guido pulling back to the stairs. He hears where Zen went. So let's see if he sets up correctly. Looks like he's in a good spot. We're going to see a firefight here sooner or later as Guido's about to turn the corner. And there he goes. He gets the headshot on Zen. Nice play there. It's a 1-on-2. Guido last man standing as F-Pain and Norak are left up. And I'm going to take a look at F-Pain with his scope. He's been doing a fantastic job scoping all match.
Yeah, he's just holding back in the back here, Payne is, and Norak is trying to flank back around here. So Guido has actually moved all the way back to A, so he's by himself right now. Again, he's being really stealth-like here, but again, two members of Fresh Baked Muffins are in B, while Guido has transitioned back to A and possibly trying to get this bomb down, but he's being really careful. If he only knew that they were back at B, he'd be in good position. So Norak right now and Payne are just holding off at B, and we're going to look at Guido here, again, being really patient. Right now, he should get the bomb down. He has a little bit over 25 seconds here, and he's about to do that here, Water.
Well, wasn't in the best position. He spent a lot of time searching for his players, and now FBM is assaulting this bomb site, holding nothing back. As Guido in a very in an odd position, normally known as a gay position, out on this ledge, as he comes and gets a headshot on F-Pain, and oh my god, Norak didn't even see where the shot came from, and Guido pulls it out and gets the kill on Norak. Score 3-5, excellent clutch by Guido.
Yeah, nice job there, taking his time on the balcony and just really hitting that little corner there, and it really helped him out there. So right now we have Jaxter going 8-6. We have Guido going 7-6 for American Steel, and for the Fresh Baked Muffins we have G going 8-5, while Zigzag is coming up with a 7-6. So smoke being deployed around the B alleys, and just nades just flying back and forth here, and explosions going off, and bodies just flying around here. And as we have Guido, Jaxter just gets taken out there, dropped there by Payne with scope, as G is in the B alleys connector here, trying to get to the light store here as he's trying to get into that area, and shots being fired. He takes out Lost Cause as he's living dangerously in the open there, Water, making his move towards the A side.
Yeah, definitely, but American Steel very fond of trying to flank players. They do that a lot with Guido, and they also try to do it a lot with Lost Cause, but as long as F-Pain's back in that spawn corner leaning the wall, they're pretty much not going to be able to come in the backside of A. He's a good shot with the scope, and he's just been locking it down non-stop from that position, and he's gotten kill after kill by playing it that way. As he misses a few early shots, he's just spamming through the smoke. And on topic of smoke, American Steel, definitely one of these teams who exploits smoke to its full advantage, as Jaxter hops over the dumpster wall at A, gets a kill on Zigzag, follows it up with a kill on Nork, OMG killing Weedo, Lost Cause killing Zed. Advantage in American Steel is OMG and F-Pain, last two players left. Now it's all up to F-Pain with his trusty scope as he tries to pull off a kill here. Looking around the A site, but nothing's popping up for him.
Yeah, right now I'm going to take a look at Cyrax here, and he's got backup here from Lost Cause towards the mid area, so they got that portion on lock. And right now we have Phil just hanging out on top A in the balcony, and Payne taking out Lost Cause there with a nice scope shot. So Payne not giving it up here as he changes his weapon, gets the M4, and he's going to get taken out just right when he's about to reload it by Cyrax there. So right now 6-4, still in the favor of Fresh Bake Muffins.
Nice shot by F-Pain, so he definitely, again, doing a solid job with the scope. The score is very close. This is a very nice match. You know, regardless of the score, all these rounds are close, regardless of their outcome. As looks like American Steel may be going for an aggressive arch push.
Oh, we have a timeout.
Looks like, oh look, it's Phil again lagging out. I believe it's a computer issue rather than a server issue.
Yeah, this is a dead round. So timeout called by Jaxter, I believe, and looks like, yeah, Phil again just 999, and not a good deal there. So right now I got a shout out here. Well, first of all, let me get a couple sponsors out from GigaFrag. GigaFrag sponsors right now our Steel Series. You all know about them. They're nothing new to the community, and also Red Bull. And we cannot forget Creative. They are GigaFrag sponsors here for this LAN, so we want to show them some love also. And last but not least, I have a shout out here from Eon Flux. Big shout out to all the clans at the LAN and to e-rev TV for bringing this coverage to us. No problem there, Eon Flux.
Alright guys, also I need to give a shout out to our media partner, LeetTube, the YouTube for gaming, www.leettube.com. Hit them up. It's basically a place where you can post your frag videos. They have all the game titles. And the best part about it, it's like going to one of these file download sites, except you get to look at something before you actually have to download it, so you'll be able to tell if it's crap or not. And I'm not sure if what's going on with this timeout, but it looks like they will give it to them. I think they did call it pretty early in the round, but they did give away their strategy for that round, so I don't think they're going to get away American Steel, that is, with another mid-push.
Yeah, it looks like, I'm not sure yet. I haven't seen anything in channel. Why don't you check that out, Smack, and see if that's a dead round or not. We'll figure that out here as Jaxter has called timeout once again, and he's got about, less than 3 minutes here. So we're going to find out what exactly is going on here. Right now it shows 7-4 in the favor of Freshly Baked Muffins, but we're not sure if that round has actually counted for them. So it could be 6-4 or 7-4. We're not exactly sure yet.
Well, it'll be kind of sad if it didn't count for them. They've been doing a good job, and a round against them like that will be absolutely crucial and could decide the outcome of this match. So hopefully the round is replaced, but again, was called about 20 seconds into the round, and American Steel had already lost 2 players, I believe, and they've already gone through the process of implementing their strategy for that round. So again, it'll be a close one.
Okay. Well, we might have a little problem here as we're trying to fix the score here. We're not sure if it's 6-4 or 7-4 because American Steel is stating it as 6-4, but it shows 7-4. So we'll have to straighten this out here and see what's going on. I may be wrong on that. I thought it showed 7-4, but who knows? My laser probably didn't work, my laser surgery. So we're just waiting for the last member here for American Steel to load in, and we'll get this thing back underway. Again, you guys are tuning in to the live coverage of GigaFrag LAN here in Visalia, California. And they're looking to do something big here. They want to get the cash pot to about maybe 8,000 to 10,000. And if that happens, a lot of you teams back east may want to fly out here to the Central California area and get a little piece of the pie here if it does get to that big. And they're looking to do that here in the same place same location. So look for that, as GigaFrag 2 may happen once again here in the West Coast. And there's no excuse if the pot gets that big, water. There's no excuse whatsoever for the top teams to head on out here.
No, there's not. I'm just love to see all the lands, and I'm just looking at the Cal forums. The amount of teams that are expected to attend the Nerve Land just went outside the 42 team limit. Already a lot of teams are interested in Nerve Land, so they're hoping from the looks of it to hopefully get it almost at like a bi-monthly state, where we'd have a Nerve Land every 2 months. But that'll all depend on the sponsors they pick up.
Yeah, it's 6-4 here. We have it confirmed here, 6-4 right now. Fresh Baked Muffins are in the lead here. So I'm glad we got that straightened out. And again, we're just waiting for Phil to load in, and it looks like he's doing that as we speak. So we should be getting underway really quick here. And then Pele, well, looks like we're going to go back to live action. We'll get back to you, Pele, and get some more information on the Nerve number 2 LAN. So right now, about 3 seconds, we should be underway here, as looks like everybody's ready up. And we're ready to get going here, so about 3 seconds we should be doing that. So why don't you take it off the start of this round here, Water, and let's get back to live coverage.
Well, it looks like American Steel is not going for the strategy that they're trying to implement before the dead round. They're actually maybe they are. Lost Cause already aggressively pushing the Arches area, but there's no one pushing the opposing Arch area with them, as OMG opens this round up with a nade kill on Weedo. Lost Cause following that for his team with a headshot to Zen. Zen's the wall-happy climber for FBM, as Lost Cause gets annihilated by OMG, and Cyrax and Phil both picking up kills, so it's a 2-on-3 in favor of American Steel, as Zigzag gets a kill on Jaxer. He's trying to push his way into the A site, trying to force these players not to go in there. As he reloads his MP5, he's forced Cyrax to pretty much abandon the site, but here comes his teammate as they go for the play. Zigzag's waiting for a wall jump, which I think will happen, but it looks like American Steel's attempting to double team the plant before they do anything, as looks like here comes Cyrax setting up on it. Let's go ahead and take a look at there you go, Zigzag getting Cyrax, following that with a kill on Phil. As a nice little bit of prediction on Zigzag's part. He knew that wall jump was coming, so he set up for it.
Yeah, 7-4 right now in the favor of the Fresh Baked Muffins here, as we head into the 12th round here right before halftime. And again, just well, looks like I guess, well, they're gonna have to replay this, even though it shows halftime right now. They're still gonna have to play one more round, and then yeah, fast restart. So we're gonna have to do that. So we're gonna take a little quick break here, as the main admin, Kid Sushi, is gonna have to fast restart this and then get this underway, and then probably have to fast restart it again at the duration of that round there, Water, and then we'll start right back up at halftime after half. So right now we're just waiting for, let's see here. Now it looks like they're trying to straighten everything out, so we're going to take a quick break now. Haley, I know you wanted to say something about the Nerve 2 LAN there. You had some information on that. Why don't you go ahead with that, bro?
Well, Pele, you can feed us the information. We can feed it to the masses. Go ahead and start talking. Alright, so the word from Pele is Nerve is really gearing towards the biggest one-game LAN attempt. Now, there are going to be console players involved that are opening it up to them, but it's not going to be on the Xbox 360. They're going to make the console players load up special configs to allow them to play, use their controllers and play on the PC terms. So, as you know, the console version of COD4 has auto-aiming and leaning, so it's going to be really interesting to see how these console players, if any, do show up, which I hope fare against the PC vets.
Yeah, it's going to be rather interesting, and again, this is just one of the big LANs, and the Europeans may or may not show up to this one. It depends on their schedule, obviously. But I know in October they're looking about that time frame. They're going to have Nerve 3, and that's going to be the one where the money is really going to attract the Euros to possibly come into North America and play on the North American soil in COD 4. So right now in June, it's looking to be one of the biggest COD 4 tourneys thus far, or lands, and it's going to be big things here. As Nerve is doing it big time here, just as well as GigaFrag is on the West Coast. So right now we're going to get a fast restart here, and we're going to get things going here, at least for one round, because the score right now is 7-4 in the favor of Fresh Baked Muffins, and we're going to probably do one round and then probably go to a fast restart and then finish up after the half there as they make the transition.
Well, you know what? If American Steel can pick up this one round, they'll be in great shape going in defense. If they don't pick it up, then they'll be at a 4-round deficit, which will be pretty hard to make up unless they have some sort of stellar defense. But you know what? Don't count this team out yet. They're relatively unknown, but they've shown us that they are here to stay. They've entered the COD 4 competitive scene, and they're doing a great job so far.
Yeah, I would have to agree here. Coming off, if they just started about a month ago, so they're making a nice showing here. Now, there's not the top best teams in North America are not here. So, but yet, they're still making a good showing here. So it's going to be interesting if they do make it to Nerve number 2 to see how they fare out. But nonetheless, here we're about ready to get going here. We're going to play one round as is, just as before, and then we're going to do another quick fast restart for half to make sure everything's underway. So again, 7-4 right now in the favor of Fresh Baked Muffins. And right now I'm going to take a quick look here as the Muffins are going, and looks like one's going to stay B, one going on top of Sandbags, and the rest pushing to A right here. And how does it look here for American Steel?
Well, not too good if F Payne can pull off his little push. OMG opens things up with a kill, but F Payne's coming around the corner. Oh, and there you go. Lost Cause getting the drop on him as Norak gets a 74 kill into Jaxer. Things not looking that good for American Steel as they have 2 players still left near the spawn area, but Phil managed to pull off a kill on Norak. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at him. He's outside. I believe he killed Norak at the A site as Lost Cause gets a kill on OMG, so it's a 3-2 advantage for American Steel. Zen returning the favor to Cyrax. Now it's back to a 2-2. This is what we like to see. A nice close battle. A Zigzag on the wooden stairs trying to survive. He's lit up pretty heavily. He can't survive another barrage like that. Sends a flash over trying to stop anything, but Phil's second story, I don't think he knows that yet. So Phil's trying to get the drop on Zigzag as Zen gets Lost Cause. So let's go ahead and focus in on Phil. Phil just waiting up there, faking the plant, trying to get the kill at least, trying to wall, but that MP5 is not a good walling instrument. As Zigzag follows him into the A site, he's just going to go ahead and sit up there. As Phil again trying to, on the first floor stairs, trying to get something done, trying to wall, trying to tag up anything. And there he goes, walks back into the room. There's Zigzag waiting for him with an M5. Scores now going to be 4-8, correct, Anger?
Yeah, that's correct. They're stating that in there. 8-4 now. We're going to head on over the halftime here. So they're going to do a fast restart once again. So that will end the first half there. As you may hear some people in the background, they're playing Wii here, and they have a nice big screen hanging out there, and they're just hanging out playing some Wii. I'm not exactly sure what type of game they're playing. But nonetheless, they are playing it here right next to us, so they're having a good time there. And, again, this has been very, very fun here, Water, as we've just been hanging out, kicking it, and finally get to meet this guy live and in person, up close and personal, and finally get to see what Water looks like. And I'm about to give him a spoon here as we go to a break, and we'll spoon it up with some chocolate there, Water. I know how you like it. Strawberries.
Wow. No, I think I'll pass on that one.
Don't be afraid, man.
Hey, you know what? Everyone's always telling people try new things, but no, not that new.
All right, we're getting ready for everybody to ready up here as we're waiting for Lost Cause to jump on over to the outboard side. And one of the keys here is gun selection. As we notice here, a lot of teams prefer certain weapons, but you got to remember the map, though, what to wall on if you're going to wall. A lot for distance and whatever gun you need for close combat. So you really got to pick the right weapon for what you're going to do in that particular strat for your team. So Both teams are pretty much just picking what they need, though, for the most part.
Big tip is the MP5 can't wall with Dan.
All right, here we're just waiting for everybody to ready up, and again we're waiting for Lost Cause, the last player here for American Steel. And this is a semifinals match here on MP Crash. And
After we cover this, we're going to move to loser bracket coverage where AOW is down there along with FD. So that's like that again. Hopefully that match doesn't take place. That will be definitely a match to watch. But
oh, okay. Well, we got information here that American Steel, since he's crashing so much, is that they're going to switch out computers. They're rolling big bucks like that. That's how they roll here in American Steel. So they're going to just move out with the old computer that was giving the problems and bring in the new one. So that is the update. That's why we're taking a little bit longer here. So it's all good as long as they fix that problem there, and then they can keep rolling as a team there. So we'll see how that works out for American Steel. So that's what we're waiting on right now. So no big, no harm, no foul. I do have a score in right now, Water. We have Level Up. Wow, taking out Final D, putting them out of their misery, 13-10. Level Up,
ouch.
Taking out Final D. Final D again being sponsored here. I guess I can't believe, was it something Outcast or something taking over the name? I apologize for that, not knowing the exact name.
Unreasonable Ownage was their
Unreasonable Ownage. There you go.
Unreasonable Ownage fielding two teams in the Cal season, but their main team, their strongest team, deciding to pick up a sponsorship is the reason, I guess.
Well, nonetheless, they get taken out by Level Up, and they took them out 13-10. So they move on in the losers bracket here. They're going to be playing the winner of Army of War and Savio, and that will be on City Streets. So again, the winner of this will have a nice break because they're going to be just waiting for two maps to be played after the winner of this one. So they're just going to be chilling out, probably grubbing on some Giga Dogs or whatever's around here, and they'll be breaking that up. So right now, we're just going to take a quick break here, as Just Side Water is going to be taking a little quick break also. So as they switch out the computers, we'll be right back. We'll be on mute, but you'll see the live feed here. So just stay with us, and we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Logan Badfish Noel from Phoenix.
Hey, this is Prank from Team Pandemic.
Hey, this is Mike JTF2 MP from Team Dirty Bird.
Hey, this is Hipshot from DNO, and you're watching e-rev.
e-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
This is Hodgson's only good player Morris.
This is Mike Zulia Simpson from Powerhouse Gaming.
Yo soy Max Chimpey Gomez del equipo de Hexagon Gaming.
Hey, it's the Queen Baby Cut.
Hey, this is Chuck Prep White from Team DRT.
Hi, this is Salvador from 50 Cal, and you're watching e-rev TV.
e-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
Salut, c'est François Joufflu Lortie de Final Destination.
Hey, this is Big Tuck, Baby Chase Tucker from 50 Cal.
This is Rob SSR Myers from Frag Dominant.
Hey, this is Brett from Team Guardian.
Hey guys, this is Nabor from Team Pandemic, and you're watching e-rev TV.
e-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
All right, we're back to live action here as Lost Cause looks like he's going to stay with the same computer. They couldn't switch it out. I guess there were some problems there, but nonetheless, hopefully he can hang into this. So, again, we're going to be going back live to this match here. And everybody's saying sorry for the delay, but no worries, man. It's all good. Shit happens.
No,
so.
it is a problem, Anger. I need to be home in time for, I have no idea what, but...
I want to see the Pacquiao Marquez fight. That's the only thing I wanted to hurry back for. But I was gonna tell. No, that's boxing. That's a real sport. But
Anger's hating on Ultimate Fighting Championship. So if any of you out there like Ultimate Fighting Championship, you should hate Anger.
No, I love boxing. I grew up on boxing. I boxed on the Army team, so that's why I have a little bit more of a. Yeah, I was in the Army a long time ago, back 92 through 96. I was in 82nd Airborne Division, but I boxed while I was in there. So that's why I like boxing a little bit more than MMA. I'm not saying MMA is bad, but I really wanted to see the Pacquiao-Marquez fight. That's going to be a big, big fight at 130 pounds. So, yeah, we'll go to Bangladesh and cast that. So right now, we're just waiting here for everybody to ready up. We're just waiting for Fresh Baked Muffins to take the last batch out of the oven here. So hopefully they can get things going. And
freshly baked bread.
Yeah.
What else can be freshly baked? Could be freshly baked cookies.
Yeah, that was funny stuff. You know, Pele reminded me that, yeah, we were almost in talks of casting, and I shit you not, people, we were about to cast a rap tournament. Now, could you imagine just add water out there, casting 1v1 rap contest? Oh my goodness, water straight up G.
I'm sorry, I am straight up G. I'm as gangster as you can be.
Water, I could see you going to the streets of Compton or back in Gary, Indiana.
You would get shot, whereas I would be welcomed with open arms.
Dude, you're pasty, bro. You would not live 3 minutes in a bad environment like that. But
you know what? You don't know what it's like living in Northridge. It's hard. Every day is a struggle to survive.
Yeah, the only thing that's hard out there in Northridge is the porn capital of the world. So yeah, I can imagine it's real hard out there. Because I would be too if I was in the porn capital.
Excuse me?
Nevertheless, here we're just waiting here for these two people to ready up. As again, this is a semifinals match between American Steel and Fresh Baked Muffins. As Connor and I are just going at it here. So we're talking about Anaheim and Northridge. So. He lives in the porn capital of the world. Not that it's a bad thing. I wouldn't mind living there, but I don't. And he says he's living hard there. So, okay, all right.
Mister, I'm from Anaheim. Everything's like paved with gold.
Yeah, Disneyland. That's the only thing. I'm not originally from Anaheim anyway. I'm from Norwalk, which is a straight up G area. But right now we're going to get things underway here as everybody's waiting to ready up. So, it's all butter now. So, I kind of got lost on the score. I believe it's 7-4 if I'm correct here, Water.
I believe it's actually 8-4.
8-4. I'm sorry.
So definitely American Steel at disadvantage. And here we go, American Steel on defense as we have Lost Cause spamming with that silenced M4, trying to see if he can't tag something, blow up a car or whatnot. And there you go, Phil opening things up with a nade to Norik, who is trying to rush the A site, and he follows up with that with a kill on Zigzag. So Phil getting 2 kills right off the bat. This is good, and Jaxter pushing up and getting the kill on OMG from that dumpster. Excellent play by him, and follows that with a kill on Zen. So now it's gone from a 5-on-5 quickly down to a 1-on-5 for FBM, as it's all up to F-Pain.
Yeah, American Steel came out really quick here. They got A-side on lock. Jaxter taking out Payne there and putting him out of his misery, at least for that round. It is now 8-5 as American Steel looks to make a comeback here. Hopefully, as the defensive side now, again, they were a little bit better on the offensive side in Bacon. Now they're trying to redeem themselves here on the defense here and make a nice showing here. So right now, 8-5 in the favor of Fresh Baked Muffins.
All right, there we go. Weed opening things up with a cartel on F-Pain. Zigzag return the favor with a nade, a frag nade to, I'm sorry, Guido. Sorry, just got tongue-tied there. So right now, 2 players from American Steel down as Lost Cause evens the playing field with a kill on OMG. It's a 3-on-3. You have Jackster, Lost Cause, and Cyrax going up against Zigzag, Zen, and Norak. As Lost Cause is playing it near the B building, Zigzag killing Jackster. Now it's all up to these last 2 remaining American Steel players. As Lost Cause, with that silenced M4 he loves so much, nails Zigzag. And the bomb is planted, I believe, at the A site. So Zen trying to get the kill. He gets the kill on Lost Cause, walling him through a little tin slit there, Anger.
Oh! Wow, nice set there by Norax, taking out Cyrax. And wow, as Syntax, or Cyrax was trying to peek in, he gets taken out really quick there with a nice set nade. So right now, oh my goodness. Alright, now we're back to live action here as smoke being deployed around B alleys as Jacks are trying to move into A while Lost Cause is holding off the mid area for American Steel.
There we go, Phil getting the kill on Norak. Zen returned the favor, sending a kill, getting a kill for his team as Lost Cause with a nade into OMG. So let's go ahead and fall across the board as Jackster on top of that dumpster, round after round, gets a kill on F-Pain. No one seems to check that for FBM, as this round is over, as 2 final kills delivered by American Steel. The score is now 1-2 this half, which would make it, I believe, 9-6.
Yeah, I think it is 9-6 too, as we got a little messed up there, as the rounds there were kind of messed up. A couple timeouts called earlier in the rounds here. So right now I'm looking at American Steel here. Lost Cause taking refuge on the sandbags, and looks like Jackster and Phil are moving into A. A lot of set nades back and forth here. So right now we have G and Payne, the only 2 left alive for the Muffins, as they are trying to move into the A site. We have Payne right now in the top blue building right now, and Jackster holding up the mid area. G is trying to make his way into the light shop here, and he possibly trying to get to B. So they're kind of split up here, as Payne will not be able to give cover to G. Well, actually, he is now. He's going one-on-one right now. G is going one. Oh, he gets taken out there by Guido with the M16. So right now, Payne is the only one left alive here for the Muffins.
Let's go ahead and take a look at F-Pain. F-Pain doing a good job. Oh, just missing Guido's head over on top of the lighthouse building. Let's see if he can recover. No, he misses again. So it's a 1-on-4. Not the best situation for F-Pain being. And there you go. Phil finishes off that round, polishing it off. So the score is now, I believe that is 7-9. Now FBM Freshly Baked Muffins needs to pick up the pace. They can't be losing these rounds. They need to bring it back. But as anyone will tell you, Crashes, depending on how aggressive you are, can be a very defensively oriented map.
Now the Muffins, before the timeouts and stuff, were on a nice rhythm. That may have affected them just a little bit there, but maybe taking them a step back there, as American Steel is moving into the A site, bottom A, and now they're trying to get A site on lock right now, as a lot of shooting happening around the B alleys right now, Water.
As a nice B push by the Muffins team, as they have a clear opening to get to this bomb site, but they're taking their time. They don't want to leave any angles unchecked, as Guido gets a kill on Norak, evening out the playing field to a 2-on-2. We have Phil and Guido going up against Zen and F-Pain. So definitely American Steel dividing up their defense, covering both bombs. Guido on the B bomb site, but he's just avoided a nade, but it blew up the car, knocking him out. Zen was the deliverer of that nade, so that's a big play there. Now it's a 1-on-2. It's all up to Phil. Phil with a score of 6-1 right now, so he's doing it big this half. But will that equate to a clutch for him, as he's trying to follow up a player up to the second story, and he gets a kill on Zen. I have no idea what Zen was watching. I think he was watching for a ground push. I'm not sure why. So now it's a 1-on-1. Oh, and there you go, F-Pain. Or no, yeah, there you go. F-Pain getting the kill. He thought was maybe another player left, but it would have been a shame if F-Pain had died on that.
Yeah, 10-7 right now in the favor of the Fresh Baked Muffins. So they're trying to extend their lead here and put American Steel on their heels. So American Steel coming out of a small hole. Hopefully they don't dig it a little deeper and make it tougher for them to try to make a comeback. So right now we have Cyrax just holding off in the B spawn site, as everybody has pushed forward here, and it looks like we have Guido holding off in the connector here near the light shop. We have everybody else pushing toward the A site. So we're going to see a lot of firefight here. And right now we're going to see, oh, it looks like Lost Cause he got flanked there by Zigzag. Nice shot there, as Zigzag has control of bottom A there. And right now it is Zigzag and Zen and G going up against Cyrax.
Well, now it's all up to Cyrax, and he's trying to get something done with his M16. He's trying to counterwall a player, and let's see who that was. It was Zigzag, but Zigzag didn't take any damage from that, and the Muffins team has forced Cyrax to abandon his push, as they're not even trying to go for the kill, they're just trying to stave him off from pushing onto his bomb site. You know, it's already a hard place for him to be in terms of clutching this, but you know what, and there's everything can happen in COD, so it's gonna be interesting to see right now as Cyrax is pushing up towards the wooden stairs. He switches out to an MP5, tries to get the wall kill in, but nothing happens as Zigzag beneath him sends a few shots up through the floorboards.
So right now 11-7 here in the favor of the Muffins, and they're just extending this lead out right now. And we're going to take a look at the e-rev scoreboard in this map here. We have Zen going 6-4. We have Norek going 3-5. Again, everything has been switched and restarted. So Phil going 7-3, just beasting it up right now. And Jaxter going 6-3. For the most part, America still has some nice balanced scoring, but the tail end guys really need to pick it up and help their team out here, as they're going to be hanging on for their dear lives here, trying to make a comeback.
Well, it's interesting to see Cyrax 1-9. Generally, from the past matches, he's been top of the scoreboard, but I believe that might be a glitch on his desk, as I don't think we've even had 9 rounds of play on this half. As it looks like it's 1-on-3. Now it's off to Cyrax, but he's been flashed out. He's prone behind a car, and there you go. F-Pain puts him out of his misery, coming up behind him with the M16, sending him a few bursts and saying goodbye and good night. As the score this half is 4-3, which would equate to, I believe that's 12-9.
Yeah, 12. I thought it was 12-7. I'm a little lost here. Again, the rounds getting split out. So nonetheless, though, we know Fresh Baked Muffins are possible on the last rounds. Yeah, I think it's 12-7 right now, but who knows? We'll figure it out here as we keep going here. And it looks like American Steel is making a hard push into A. Pretty much the same strat here. We got a 2-1-2 split here. 2 hanging out at B, 1 in mid, and 2 in A. And it looks like we have a heavy push from Zigzag into the A site. Phil and Zigzag are going to be going heads up here between each other.
There you go, Lost Cause double kill there. He doesn't want to be knocked out until loser bracket this fight, as Phil falls out with a kill on Zigzag, completely shutting down this A push by the Muffins team, and Cyrax icing on the cake as he kills F-Pain. And there you go, they pick up another round, but they can't stop the train now. They need to keep winning the next 4 rounds, or else they won't push this into OT.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough task here now. America Steel, we're going to see what type of team they are here as they're going through some hard times here. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can pick this up. Again, 4 rounds they need at least to put this in halftime. But Fresh Baked Muffins are doing a nice job here. They're pushing out really quick, getting into their spots that they need to, and smoke being deployed around the crash chopper. So giving them the cover that they need, and Payne taking out Guido there in the light shop, as Guido is going to get, or excuse me, Payne is going to get cover here on top B. So right now they have a Norak in the mid area, and we have Jaxter moving into, and Cyrax moving into mid area B alley, as Jaxter's moving into A. So it's going to be interesting here as everybody is pretty much split up for the most part. See what type of what transpires here in this round.
There you go. It's all up to Jaxter now. 1-on-3. The bomb's not planted, so he definitely has a chance. If he can get 1 or 2 kills right now, there you go. There he goes. He gets OMG. Now it's a 1-on-2. F-Pain and Norik left for Freshly Baked Muffins. So Jaxter definitely has a chance now. He has another minute added to the clock for this defuse. But he's getting lit up from the back apartment. Called defense spawn, and he gets the wall kill on Norak. 1-on-1. It's all up to F-Pain. F-Pain definitely needs to play his cards right. He can't let this round go by. It will be a travesty if they lose this 1v3. So Jaxter definitely snooping around. He doesn't want to. He wants to check every spot. He doesn't want to be killed by a player in a clearly obvious spot. So I'll hit it back to you, Anger.
Yeah, there's enough time right now as he gives the fake plant 20 seconds left, and we just heard Payne just jump down, so he has an idea where he's at. Oh, and Jaxter gets taken out by Payne. Almost a clutch move there by Payne. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. 13-8 as Freshly Baked Muffins get the win here on American Steel. American Steel will head to the losers bracket, and Fresh Baked Muffins will take a break here for at least 2 more maps here, as they did a nice job here in the winners bracket. So they are going to be in the finals. They're looking really good, and they are pretty much the surprise team. Not very many people gave them a chance here to even place in this tournament, but they will at least place, and they're in the finals right now. So nice job right now.
We're checking up on the scores for you guys, and we'll give you an update and see it on the lower bracket. But remember, FD has been sent home, knocked out by Level Up. So definitely a lot of surprises. 6-0 Calo Pacific team's just been knocked out of this tournament. So I think they've already packed up and left to drive home.
Yeah, they're going to be back on the highway there. And I have a shout out here from Gator Valle. Just real quick, Vanland 1.0, 420-man land in Vancouver, Canada. Stepping forward to officially having a COD4 $5,400 prize pot tournament. This brings Vanland 1.0's cash prize pool upwards of $17,000. So if anybody wants to make the trek to Vanland in Vancouver, make sure you guys join up over there. You can just Google Vanland, and I'm sure you can get that up on your site and join that big tournament there, again, in the Pacific Northwest of Vancouver, Canada. And if you guys want to see some fine-ass women, make sure you head on over to Vancouver for you that are old enough to do your thing, you know? So right now, we're just going to take another break. Yeah, well, I wouldn't know anything about that. But right now, we're going to take a break right now as we're going to get a bite to eat here, and I know Connor wants to stuff his pie hole here because I know he's pretty much a little hungry as myself, as I'm hungry too. So right now we're going to take a break here as Pele doing his thing on video. Again, big ups to Pele. You can take a break here, bro, because I know you need one too. So just make sure you stay tuned with us as we're going to be covering more matches here at GigaFragland, and make sure you stay tuned. So be back in about 20 minutes or so. Make sure you stay tuned here at e-rev TV. Don't tune out.